Bruce Lehrmann was back in court this week, facing a committal hearing on whether there's enough evidence in a new rape case against him for it to actually go to trial. Lehrmann had to appear in the magistrates' court in his home city of Toowoomba, west of Brisbane. Here's a quick snippet of how 7 News reported that.
Arriving this morning, the former Liberal staffer fronted cameras for the first time since his failed defamation case against Lisa Wilkinson and Network 10.
Goodness me, where's Peter Costello when you need him?
He was charged in December 2022 with the matter mentioned in court for the first time in January 2023. His identity was concealed until Queensland legislation was amended in October last year.
So anyway, we're supposed to have this principle of law in Australia called sub judice. It's a contempt of court thing. Sub judice means under judgment. I can't tell you stuff or comment about stuff that's related to a trial that is underway from the time that someone's charged to when the trial process is completely finished. There's a lot of stuff related to this new rape charge in the Queensland city of Toowoomba against Bruce Lehrmann that we'd love to be discussing, but we'll just have to wait. Fair enough, I guess. The idea is to prevent any potential jurors in a trial from being tainted by media coverage. But I sure wish the principle would be applied fairly and universally. The left-wing leaning 9 media newspapers, the Sydney Morning Herald, The Age and the Brisbane Times, ran a very long article on the Lehrmann story this past week, which technically didn't say too much. Boy, it sure had a tone about it that did. So I think it might be fair for us to balance things out just a little bit by just saying that nobody should be jumping to any conclusions in all of this. It actually means absolutely nothing that a high-profile person caught up in one scandal might find themselves the subject of a second or third claim against them. It does not mean that we can say, oh, well, 2 claims or 3 claims now. Well, he must be. Oh, yes. Why doesn't being accused 2 or 3 times of doing something mean it's more likely that someone is guilty of a thing? Well, firstly, it is possible to be falsely accused multiple times, even if you're an ordinary person. But secondly, if you're already high profile and you've been accused of something, it can be an actual incentive for someone else to come along and have a go if they believe that there might be some benefit in it for them. Now, we can't say anything about the Lehrmann Toowoomba case, and we are not, but nor should any other media. The court is now deciding whether there is enough evidence to send this case to trial. It heard from the accuser in a closed-door hearing this week that Lehrmann attended, and his lawyers are seeking to have the matter tossed out for lack of evidence. But that is now up to the magistrate. Until then, we would all be wise to be slow to make much comment at all or make any rush to pre-judgment yet. But when it's over, oh, we'll have plenty to talk about. To help Aussie independent news media cover more Aussie content, we need your direct support. Just click on that little $sign under the video frame that says thanks and slide the slider along to make a donation of your choice so that we can keep delivering Aussie content. The other side is an hour-long free weekly show right here on YouTube. The show this clip came from is actually right here. To make sure you never miss any of our content, please hit the subscribe button below or click here and hit the little bell too so you get notified. Thanks.